Hi everyone, I'm Anthony Strone, a member of Team High Five. It's my pleasure to present to you an overview on project management tools. So first, I would like to tell you I wear two hats. The white hat, which is fact-based thinking. I enjoy facts. I find myself getting lost in them sometimes, so that's okay. I'm comfortable with that. And the other one is green hat, always thinking about new ideas. I think that describes me well in the workplace. So let's cover some project management tools. And I broke this down into four tools that I've used in the past. Some I use a lot, others I infrequently use, but I wanted to point out a few things. So the first one is Microsoft Project Plan. I found the three characteristics with that. It's a well-known tool. Pretty much no matter who you're talking to, they're kind of familiar with the tool and have used either a current version or prior versions. It's a waterfall approach, which means tasks are kind of flowing in line and everybody knows when their task is going to start. And then it's task dependent. So you know if you're in line for task number 14, you're dependent on task number 13, 10, 4, and 1 to be completed before you can actually start yours. There's Jira. I've used Jira software. It's really big in software development. So if you're going to build a software tool for a banking industry or a call center, you definitely use Jira because Jira allows for expansion of tasks without impact to others. So in that example, when I said you're creating a banking software program, maybe you're going to spend so much time on the credit card acceptance that's really going to go over the scope. With Jira, you don't worry about it because the tasks aren't really necessarily tied to each other. Each person can operate the task independently. It does take time to learn, but it's very agile. It's very fluid. The next two is Monday.com, and I know we talked about that last week in the class. I find it's fun, I find it's easy, and I find it's fast. You can store a lot of projects on one central hub. So if you're working on a lot of projects, it's easy to go to and see an overview of all the projects you're working on. It's the building of teams. It's maintaining that constant contact. So if you're on Monday.com, once you're done the project, that connection, that threaded conversations and seeing each other, that maintains it. I think it builds a sense of community. Finally, there's you, and I think that's the most important project management tool because you, whether you're using paper, email, or a whiteboard or any one of the tools, and there's lots of project management tools, it all determines about how you're managing your project. And your commitment to personal follow-up. So all those personal connections that you make throughout the project, it's nice to see from the start until the end all the engagement, all the friendships you developed, all the personal connections, and it just carries the project. So later on, when a piece breaks inside the project, you already have those personal relationships built up that you could easily reach out to and ask for help. And connection. Connection for project managers is everything. You're connected to your customers and you're engaged. And to me, engagement means that you showed up to the meetings, you participated, you took great notes, you were there for testing, you were there for assistance, and you're always willingness to display some help and keep the project moving along with those gentle nudges and those gentle reminders. So now I'd like to introduce the next speaker, and that's Lauren, who's going to provide our conclusion. Thank you very much.